Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of A Bizarre Day, where today I'm going to redo my tier list yet again because they revamped Spin, they added Stone Free, and they added Magician's Red, and I quite literally said in announcements if they added one new stand I would decide to finally redo it, and then they added basically 3, but not really. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over the tier list again. So first of all, this should be obvious, but obviously we're going to go over the legitimate tier list first with the devs and admins and creator, I'm assuming, made. So first of all, I want to point out that they decided to go with the plus tiers, which obviously I'm not going to do that. We just have their own separate tiers, plus tiers. That's what they're going to do. So basically, in E tier, they have Mr. President, D tier, Doppio's King Crimson, C tier, Hierophant Green, Anubis, Double Doppio King Crimson, and the Emperor. B tier, Star Platinum Stone Ocean or Star Platinum Part 6, Killer Queen, Crazy Diamond, and the World. A tier, Star Platinum The World or Star Platinum Part 4, White Snake. A plus tier, which I'm assuming that this is stuff that can beat A tier but isn't exactly S tier, so yeah, the in-between. Silver Chariot, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, U4C, Star Platinum Part 3 or Prime, however you want to say it, Gold Experience, Shadow of the World, Soft and Wet, Killer Queen Bites of Dust or Killer Queen Requiem like they had it when they first released it. In S tier, they have The Hand, Sea Moon, King Crimson, Sticky Fingers, King Crimson Alternate Universe, The World Alternate Universe, Purple Haze, and in S plus tier, they have Maiden Heaven, Gold Experience, Requiem, The World Over Heaven, Star Platinum Over Heaven, and Vampire The World or Vampiric The World. So that's the legitimate stand tier list. They also have a legitimate spec tier list, which I believe is also still updated, but I don't know. There's nothing in F tier. In D tier they have Sword, nothing in C tier. In B tier they have Hallman or Santana or San Biento, however you want to say it. A tier they have Vampire, Spin, Samurai, and in S tier they have Cars. So these two right here, these are the real tier lists. These are what you should go off of, not what I'm about to do. This is going to be obviously based off my own opinion and off my own experiences, rather than actual stuff that the devs, owners, and whatnot tested. So obviously, you want to go with those. That's like the real stuff. But let's go ahead and get into this. So start off with Anubis, as we always do. Actually, you know what? Wait, because obviously there haven't been too many changes since the last tier list. So I kind of just gonna probably go off it. Oh, and by the way, for this right here, if you're new, the Shadow Realm tier, this is basically SS plus tier. It's stuff that just needs to be nerfed and it's just too strong, basically. So I guess that's my equivalent of their S plus, but actually I guess we will start with Anubis, who really hasn't been changed too much, but he is, if you know how to fight with him, he's pretty good. So last time I put him in C, so I'm gonna keep him there. I was able to kill a Shadow of the World with it, which really shouldn't be much of an issue, seeing as how I have a brain, and most of the Shadow World users don't have a brain, which by the way, I'm going to make a brain cell users tier list later. Crazy Diamond, even after the revamp, is still pretty bad. Looks like I put him last time in C tier. I don't know if I want to keep him there. I think I want to turn him down, because they actually changed his wall, and now it just doesn't even, block projectiles. I don't know. Like that, I'll just keep him here. I'll just keep him in C. And obviously, people always want me to do tier list right after I just finished one, because maybe they're mad about something, or yeah, and they're like, oh, just do it again because I want blah 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 to be in here, and I'm like, oh no, that's not how it works, sorry, I have to wait a long time, so there's actually stuff to redo. We're already 2 stands that haven't been changed. D4C also hasn't really been changed. Last time I put him in A tier, and I'm pretty happy with keeping him there actually. So yeah, this is why I like to wait a long time before I redo my tier list, but people want to be impatient and get inaccurate stuff. So they actually updated a few pictures, but they didn't really change it, and as much as I love Doppio, as you may know, I'm Doppio King Crimson main, he's garbage, and I really shouldn't be relying on him for most of my fights. But, here I am, relying on him for most of my fights. Last time I put him in F tier, right? Yeah. And then for double Doppio, I put him in D tier, which I'm also going to keep him there, because there's no changes to these guys except for the model. They just changed the King Crimson model. So King Crimson, where did I put you last time? I think I put you in B. I put you in A. Ugh. Well, I definitely put you in B with this new model because not a lot of people like it, and I don't really like it that much either. With King Crimson, he has lots of power, but he does not have the durability to make up for it. Not at all. He just dies, so 3 hits is what it takes to kill him. And obviously now I'm doing tournaments, so I can see people with these stands more, and I'm just this guy's dying way too fast. But I guess I'll keep an A tier, because there's also the fact that my turners restrict some stuff, because that would be too strong. So I guess I'll keep him in A tier as I had him before. And then, okay, so next up is going to be Emperor, who's not changed at all. He fits in C tier, so he's going to stay in C tier. Right? Yeah, I put him in C tier last time. He's going to stay there, because that's how it is. Gold experience, he actually got kind of bad. When I was using him earlier, he was dying a lot faster than normal, and he wasn't hitting as hard, and it also seemed like his beatdown was nerfed. Last time I put him in B tier. This time I'm going to put him in C tier. He also didn't heal as much. That might have just been me, or the predicament I was in. But I was like, wow, like, did he get nerfed? Like, he's just not hitting as hard as he does. However, they revamped GE and GER. And GER, last time I put him in A tier. He is a lot better now. So, he's reclaiming his spot back up in S tier for me. Because, geez, he's so much better now. And he's got a stun, and his, like, rush is like a passive 95% damage decrease or something. I'm sure I'm wrong, and someone's already getting angry at me in the comments for that. But I don't know the specific stuff. Hierophant Green, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I put you in F tier last time. You're still awful. Can we really quick just point out Hierophant Green's moveset? Emerald Splash, a Strong Punch for whatever reason, and 20 meters, and the Barrier, which all are awful. And there's also the fact that out of every stand that has projectiles in this game, Hierophant Green, one of the stands that is completely 100% reliant on projectiles, his projectiles don't go through walls. Everyone else does. Emperor, Crazy Diamond, Gold Experience, right, they all go through walls. But Hierophant Green, who, you know, is completely reliant on those projectiles, doesn't go through walls. Even though, And obviously with Magician's Red, too. We'll talk to Magician's Red later, but, yeah. Killer Queen. Killer Queen's really good still. Last time I put him, what, A tier? Yeah. I like him in A tier because he has good damage. He can take hits, sheer heart attack, which is just another hitbox that follows you around, which is awesome. And, you know, I think when Killer Queen first released, when they actually gave him Bites of Dust, he was just S tier. He was so good. And I still think Killer Queen is really good. He's also extremely easy to get, too. And now they have Killer Queen Requiem, where Killer Queen bites the dust. They released it as Requiem, so I'm going to hold that over their head as long as I can. But, yeah, I'm, like, he's so good. I just don't know. I'm gonna keep him in A tier, and I'm probably gonna put Killer Queen Requiem in S tier still, because, like, they're so good. Maybe they nerfed him, and I didn't notice because I haven't been playing a lot, obviously, because of all the issues with my laptop. Hopefully I'll get my upgrade sooner, rather than later, but, yeah. I don't know, man. Killer Queen is just so good in, like, every game. He is literally a bomb. Like, he goes boom, and everyone goes, ah, that hurt. But anyway, King Crimson Alter Universe, really, he's just King Crimson, but, like, worse. Because he has, like, I think they gave him more attack, and they gave him a better roll for movement, not for dodging. And his time erasure, you can also hit people while you're in that, rather than, but, I mean, you hit them while you're in time erasure. This is the fact that GER will negate it because you're still a King Crimson. People can move away from you when you're in the time erasure, and the fact that King Crimson's J move will probably do more damage than anything King Crimson Alter Universe over here has to throw out. When I made the showcase on him, people told me that this was like a dev's custom that they released to the public because I don't know. But yeah, King Crimson Alter Universe is just King Crimson but worse. Like, no one loves him. They gave him little fishnets too to appeal to people more, because obviously they want he's King Crimson Alter Universe. But, you know, that just made me hate him more. So, you know, whichever dev released that, why? Alright, not that one yet. Now, here we go. Magician's Red, who is a new stand. So, he's got Red Bind, which can stop you. When he first released, he kind of, you just got thrown up in the air and you couldn't do anything. Magician's Red user couldn't do anything. So, it was really, like, before the rework, which was right after he released, by the way, because everyone's like, wow, Magician's Red sucks. But with Magician's Red, see, before I probably would have put him, like, D tier, preferably, or maybe E tier. But after the rework, he's pretty good. Like, here, I'll really quickly go over all the stuff he has. It looks like they changed the Trello picture again. Magician's Red already has 3, but one thing with Magician's Red, he's got the passive, which is just fire. It just hurts you. He's got a barrage, which the longer you hold it down, the faster he gets. So, obviously the barrage isn't going to be dealing a lot, like Hierophant Green's Strong Punch, because Magician's Red and Hierophant Green are both projectile stands. They don't want to, you know, get up close and personal. They'll get out punched. So, he's got a rush, he's got a kick, and I believe he also has a punch. So, he's got 3 physical moves, which do, like, it says it does moderate damage, but it's very weak. It's very weak. And his projectiles, he's got Crossfire Hurricane Special, which is the same, just 3 angles. He's got a Hot Fireball, and he's got the Red Bind. One issue with Magician's Red is that with Red Bind, when you like held them up, you'd imagine that these projectile stands would be cursor aimed, right? They did that for Emperor, did that for Hierophant, did that for GER, did it for, like, you imagine that they even, nope. Magician's Red projectiles shoot forward, which I'm hoping is changed before this video gets out. So, you know, Magician's Red, just, oh god, what the heck? What was that? Ugh. My screen got glitched for a second, but yeah, Magician's Red is like, yeah, put him in C. He's definitely better than Hierophant, but probably not as good as, like, Silver Chariot, and definitely not as good as Star Platinum. Stuff like that, you know. I mean, Magician's Red is really cool. We don't even need to talk about Mr. President, by the way. No attacking moves, just a moving sandbag. Mr. Magician's Red. Mr. Magician's Red, get down. But Magician's Red was a pretty cool addition to Bizarre today, I'm not gonna lie. Even though, yeah, I've seen Magician's Red, like, so much, it's still really nice to have him. But anyway, Purple Haze is kind of weird. Oh yeah, that's right. In my old one, I actually didn't do Purple Haze. Yeah, see, this is why we wait, so we actually have stuff to talk about. So Purple Haze, he's got a barrage where you just press E and then he'll like attack on his own, and it's such a strong barrage. But instead of having a strong punch, he has a grab, and as you know, like with Anubis's grab, they get stuck there and they can usually attack you while you're holding them, which isn't that fun. He's got a capsule shot, which is also no, this one goes forward. It's not cursor aimed. I don't know why these projectiles aren't cursor aimed. Like, that's what they were doing first, but capsule shot, if it misses, will put a little fireball AoE. Actually, no. If it hits an object, it'll do a little AoE thingy, and people walk in it, they get hurt, but if it hits a person, it'll do direct damage. He's got a vaccine to help your allies, to kind of be a team player, but there's also the fact that A Bizarre Day doesn't have, you know, stinking team stuff. So, you know, like, people keep asking me, those 2v2 tournaments, like, no, because you're all going to be killing each other regardless. He's got this little, like, big bubble AoE. He's got this other move where he increases his speed and damage and jump power and stuff. And he can also regenerate one of his capsules. The biggest issue with Purple Haze, even though he hits really hard and has, like, all this cool stuff, his capsules run out so fast, so quick, and do not regenerate fast enough. That just brings him down so much, because he's very reliant on the capsules for the damage, so, you know. D, no, not D. But he's also probably not better than Magician's Red. Maybe I should put Magician's Red in, no, because Silver Chariot's better. But Silver Chariot Charizard Heck is in an A tier. Maybe I will put Purple Haze in D, even though, no, because he's got the good damage. Once he runs out of capsules, he's just gone. Like, you can just walk up to him and slap him twice and he's gone. Well, you know, I've learned that no matter where I put anything, anywhere, people are going to be mad at me regardless, so I'm going to go ahead and put them where I want to put them. In D tier. And take that, Purple Haze mains, haha, bunch of noobs. And we're going to save you for later, because, yeah, the world variants. Silver Chariot. Now, we just said, obviously, Silver Chariot's going to be better than Magician's Red. And, you know, for some reason, I think it's like a passive called Precision or something. Basically, every time he hits you, you'll get slowed. But they also gave that passive to the hand, which is like, no. But yeah, with Silver Chariot, he's got fast moves. His moves can also move you forward, which makes you basically a moving hitbox, which is amazing. And then he's got his Rapier Shot, he's got his armor off, and, you know, stuff like that. And apparently they're going to be adding Chariot Requiem soon, even though we've gone through, like, what, like 8. This is an extreme over-exaggeration, but we've seen, like, they've teased Chariot Requiem so much, so many times, just for us to get, like, the 11th map, which I made a video on and stuff like that. So, you know, if Chariot Requiem ever does show up, you know, hey, give me a call. But, you know, right now, 11th map, woo, that's my favorite part of A Bizarre Day. I love having, like, all these maps. This is sarcasm, by the way, which means that I don't like having all these maps. But anyway, Soft and Wet. Soft and Wet is really good because he can take your eyesight, he can basically take your movement, and he can stop you in place with that bubble trap he has. His damage is really good. He's got the projectiles. He's just really strong, even though, you know, naturally, I do hate Part 8. Let's see, last time I put him in S tier, and he hasn't been changed or revamped. As you see, this is also still the old picture. Because he's got the good damage. He's got the projectiles that also prohibit you, which also do good. Yeah. Okay, I just really hate Part 8, but, like, they're making Part 8 stand so strong, and I'm like, bro, why? Let me hate Part bad. But anyway, Soft and Wet, you know. Let's see, next up, not you, oh wait, actually this is the entire Star Platinum line. Okay, let's go with these guys. So, Star Platinum Part 3, this should be obvious, but Star Platinum Part 3, and they haven't been changed, really. Let me see. Last time I put them in... Oh, last time I put him in B tier? That sounds great. I think his model got changed slightly, so I made a few videos on that, but they're not out yet. So, you know, there's that. So, obviously, the main thing with Star Platinum Part 3 in the world is that they are big evolve stands, which means like you get, this is basically their first, this isn't even their final form, is what I'm trying to say here. So I'll go ahead and put them together, because obviously, you know, they're the same type of stand. I'll take out Star Platinum Part 4. Let me see where I put him last time. Pretty sure I put him in A tier. No I didn't. I put him in D tier? Well, he's definitely not D tier, because they changed him. I'll put him in D. Wait, did I just say I put him in D last time? I did. Okay. Never mind. He can stay in D tier then. Because he's very time stop reliant. His damage isn't that great. You know, Star Platinum Part 3 is big power, but no time stop. Now Star Platinum Part 4 is just time stop reliant. And then Star Platinum Part 6, Stone Ocean, is basically just an even worse version. Like, yeah, last time I put him in E tier. Yeah. Basically, he just got worse with more age. And then obviously, now one thing I want to point out with Star Platinum over Heaven is you can't get him anymore. But there are still people who have him, so I'm still going to put him on this list. Originally, I was thinking of taking him out, but then I realized people would just get mad at me. But this shouldn't be as a surprise. We've literally had them reign the Shadow Realm very, very many times, long times ago. The Over Heavens they just own the Shadow Realm. They just go there. Which obviously means if Star Platinum Over Heaven's going to go there, that means that the World Over Heaven will be there with him to comfort him, who also got a model change. His eyes changed or something. I don't know, it's pretty minor. Okay, let me put you both on the sides of the eyes like I've always done. Yeah. And then I believe I need to do the World Vampirism, who I actually got a picture of because I was getting him from my Roka video, which many people got mad at that. I believe last time I put him in the same tier as, yes, the World Alternate Universe. So the World Vampirism, I only put him in A tier because he's just the same as the World, except he has a slight regen and like a few vampire moves. So that's why I put him above him, just to make people not mad at me. And, you know, yeah, but, you know, people are going to be mad at regardless, no matter what I do. So I don't know if I want to put him in B tier, because he is just another better version of the World, except that, I mean, I don't think you can get Over Heaven from vampires in the World, but I guess I'll keep him in A tier for now, maybe hopefully calm some people down. But next up will be the World Alternate Universe, or the World in all caps, however you want to say it. He's just the World but better, except he can't evolve. So there we go, put him there. And now, is that all the versions of the World and Star Platinums? Yes, okay. So now I'm going to do Sticky Fingers, right? Yeah, I think so. Yes, okay, yeah, Sticky Fingers. So, Sticky Fingers is also new to our little tier list, so we'll go ahead and give a little rundown of him. He's got a passive where every time he hits you, you will have a zipper on you, and that zipper will come off and deal some pretty, like, very, very small damage, but the fact that it adds up is what makes it so strong. So he's got the Rush, which, you know, good speed and good damage, and he's got the zippers. You got the Ari Punch, which is just a strong punch. It's not the one where his zipper comes forward. That's his next move, the team move, the zipper extension, where he'll, you know, shoot out his arm. For some reason, the pose, he looks like he just takes out a gun, and then his hand just kind of flies at you. And then for one of his moves, for his F move, he's got the zip detachment, where he'll hit you with the strong punch, but it also take off one of your legs or one of your arms. And the reason it takes off one of your arms is because, you know, with the hand, when he takes your legs, you can't do anything. If you get hit by this, you can still use your stand and, like, roll and stuff. So obviously the hand will be above Sticky Fingers because of this. But Sticky Fingers also has, when he's very low, he has his Wind Button, the Pesci Beatdown, which is basically just a one-shot against most stands that don't have, like, maybe an A or an S in durability, I think. He's got his weak stand jump and the zipper glide, which can also be used as a combo starter. If you've seen our tournaments, you will know that there is one person in general, Jaden, who is probably the best Sticky Fingers that we know where I come from. He is probably the best Sticky Fingers, but he's also got, you know, transportation moves, and Sticky Fingers is just overall really good, especially if you give it to someone talented like Jaden. He's very strong with Sticky Fingers. Like, you should see this man. He's literally schmoving. However, he has low durability, so I'm going to put him above Gold Experience because, well, he's stronger than Gold Experience, but he's definitely not like Gold Experience Requiem stuff. I was gonna put him in A tier, but I decided to put him in B tier because obviously he's also pretty fragile. Because, you know, the stronger they are, the weaker they are. I don't know. Stone Free! Stonefree is also a new member of the tier list, so I'll go ahead and give it, they changed the Trello picture again. Okay, I'll update this after I'm done, but looks like they have a passive where the lower the HP is, the higher damage you deal. I don't know what that's about. They called it Vengeance. That sounds like something, what was the guy with the doll's name? Ebony Devil. I'm talking about the user. What was his name? But this seems like a passive that Ebony Devil would have. So, you know, hey, Ibazarday, add Ebony Devil, thank you. Just give it this passive. Thank you, that's all. And Stonefree has Barrage, Strong Punch, can throw a baseball, which does some really high damage for some reason. Has a reel-in, which basically works in as like the, you know, time stop jump attacks. She's got this like spider web. I'm sorry. She's got this spider web where if people walk in it, they'll get stuck and take some damage. And for some reason, it's just like why I hate Shadow of the World. They gave a stand, like stuff that standless people should have. She has a kick, literally just a kick. She gets rid of Stonefree just to kick you. A tether, which will stop you in place. An uppercut, which again, something standless people should have, not a stand user should have. And for some reason, she has a healing move called Wound Stitch. I'm pretty sure this is because the user's made out of string, but when I first saw that, I was just flabbergasted. So, you know, Stonefree is pretty good, but, you know, I actually don't know the stats off the top of my head, but I'm assuming that she can take a hit too. Like, where should I put her? I think maybe I'll put her in B tier. The fact that she can keep you in spot is really good. Just keeping you stuck there is just amazing. But, she's got projectile. She's got basically a 20 meter. You know, I'll put her in A tier, whatever. She's strong, alright? Just leave her at that. Just tell her she's strong and then leave. So there's Stonefree, and next up I believe should be the White Snake line. No, the hand. I don't need to talk about the hand. Big damage. For some reason, every time he hits you, you get slowed down. He's got one move that just disables you. And basically, if he hits you with the 3 little swipes of his E move, you're just straight up dead. So, you know, the hand, where did they put them? On the, hold on. Where did they put them? Like the actual community, people who actually made the game. Where did they put the hand? I'm pretty sure they put him in S tier. Yeah, they put him in S tier. I'm fine with agreeing with that. I'm fine with having the hand in S tier. Did I put him there last time? Pretty sure I did. No, I put him in B tier. Oh, that's right. He got revamped. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, because of legs, they gave the leg swipe. Not so strong. He has to be close range, but like for his just. Every time his moves have AoEs for some reason, his erasure swipe will move him forward so you can catch up to people, and his whole downside is that he's supposed to be slow, but he can catch up to you. This man is moving. He's like Inyaba. He's faster than stinking whatever Polnareff said. I can't remember, but there's the hand, and now we'll do the White Snake line. So White Snake, his, you know, stand disabled disc thing is really strong, but they nerfed him so that they could make Sea Moon and Maiden Heaven even stronger, and obviously they haven't gotten changed so much, so I'm fine with keeping them where they were. In this case, White Snake was in B tier, Sea Moon was in A tier, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. Yes, okay. Sea Moon was indeed in A tier. I am smart. Even by I am smart, I mean I had the picture in the background. And then Sea Moon. No, I just put Sea Moon. Maiden Heaven, where you at? There you are. You will be an S tier, even though before, when you first released, you were dog poo, and I still stand by that fact. And I think that's everyone. No, wait, we did the world. Ah, of course, how could I forget? Shadow of the World. I want to point out that in every tier list, I've said that Shadow of the World is bad, and then they reworked him. He's like 1.75 out of 3 phases of his rework, and they just made him stupid strong. I talked about it more in my showcase video that probably isn't out yet as of this recording, Saturday, May 16th, 2020. But yeah, they just buffed Shadow of the World to hell and back. He's just too strong. You know what? Yeah, he's just too strong. I hate him. Fix him, make him bad again. He's supposed to be the world. He's literally supposed to be the world, but weaker. But then they revamped him, so now he's basically the best version of the world, except for like over heaven. But I don't know. I hate Shadow of the World. Just leave me be. So I think that is everyone now. Yes, pretty sure. Yeah, I'm just double checking. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, and now I'm gonna go over to specs. So first, I want to go over spin, and I just have a picture of this because I actually made spin like seeable, so I got a picture for my showcase, which I did. And they gave him a little, you know, ball so you can actually see him. And spin is worse than it was before, but also not really. Last time I put him in D tier, so I think this time I'll just put him in C tier. Because losing the spin shotgun was probably the worst thing that could have happened to him, but at the same time, the revamp was kind of good. It's really weird. He's average. There we go. Which is why he should be in C tier now. Alright, and Santana also got revamped. And also I'm still using my picture of me with the ribs because I feel like that's better than someone just posing with their back turned towards you. You know, Trello people, please just take a picture of you with the ribs out. That'll work. Where did I put him last time? I think I put him like E. I put him in E last time. I'll put him in D this time because he's slightly better, but not really. One thing that they did is they gave him a passive where every time he hits you, he gets HP back. And yeah, that's just amazing. Especially for something that, you know, might as well talk about him. Like, everyone wants cars because of the regen. Like, he gets passively. But every time San Viento hits you, he gets that regen. So, you know, they put cars in S tier. I'm just going to keep him in A tier, I'm pretty sure is what I had him at last time. No, I had him in S tier last time. Do I want to put him back in S tier? Not really. Because he's really only got that regen. I guess I'll keep him in S tier because, again, tournaments, I've had people, like, we got a 5-win streak of cars, so I guess I'll keep him in S tier. But, you know, maybe on a different circumstance, he would have been A tier. They quote-unquote revamped Hammond, and by that I mean they gave him a little charge bar where it does, like, slightly more damage the more Hammond you have. So let me see, last time I put him in C tier, really? I really put this in C tier last time? Oh, I know why. It's because Hammond does more damage to vampires like San Viento, Santana, and that's why. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll keep him in C tier. All the bar does just, like, slightly increase your damage, I think, and it goes only up to, like, 20, which is, like, I don't know, some sort of dumb increase. Samurai, when it first came out, it was S tier. I think, yeah, my last tier list was when it wasn't public, or maybe it was, but it's been nerfed, and it's kind of more bearable now. We don't see samurais everywhere anyway, so, you know, there's that. They nerfed it hard on release, you know, there's that. Actually, funny enough, actually, I'll talk about him later. Let's go to Sword for now. Last time I had Sword and Wear. I think I had him E tier, yeah. He's gonna stay there. Sword didn't get changed at all. Sword is just still garbage. So is Shiny Sword. People keep complaining that Shiny Sword is, like, slightly stronger than Sword, but that's the thing, slightly. So, you know, and there's that. Vampire spec, obviously going to be really good, because for something that also kind of relies on the fact that you need to evolve it into cars or San Viento, it's still pretty good. But it's funny how San Viento is really bad, except for that passive. If you gave San Viento an actual moveset combined with the passive he has, he would be absurd. Cars would be gone. Boom. Bad. Cars, never heard of him. San Viento, that's my man's. But Standless actually got a moveset, and guess what? You know, it's something. At least they can fight now. But, you know, just like with Shadow of the World and Stone Free, they give people with stands standless moves that he should have because he doesn't have a stand. He needs those moves more than Stone Free or Shadow of the World. Shadow of the World has an entire mode for standless stuff. And, like, I guess you can say it's vampire stuff, but not really, because it's just kicks and, like, punches and dashes forward. Like, I hate Shadow of the World with vengeance, and I'm sorry, but not really. Not in the slightest, actually. I take that back. Shadow of the World is still dog poo. But anyway, you know, if they want to make standless better, just don't give people with stands moves that standless people should have. You have a stand for a reason, because you are not capable of fighting on your own. But anyway, that's basically the tier list, so if you want to stop watching right now, go right ahead, because this is effectively the final results. Shinies do not have anything different from the original, which means they are just cosmetics, except for Shiny Sword, I guess, because Abazar Daves are stupid and decided to go back on everything they said they were going to do. So, you know, there's that. Can I, like, this picture's so big. Why is it so big? Make it smaller. But anyway, yeah, Shinies, they're just, so we're going to put them down as Echo Fighters. I don't know if any of you played Smash Brothers. I'm sure people are in the comments will be like, oh yeah, I played Smash Brothers. Yeah, sure, I'm that guy, you know how to. But, you know, Smash Brothers, they have a thing called Echo Fighters, which is basically effectively the same character. Actually, no, it's a different character with the same moveset of another character. So, you know, that's what we're going to do for these guys. Where did I put Sword? Is this Sword? I'm sure this is Sword. We'll say that's Sword. Still, these pictures are so big. Because the shiny ones are like actual pictures on the Trello, not just downloadables. Oh, sure, I'll keep it like that. So now we're just giving them their things. Manga Crimson, Oreo Crimson also got the remodel, so you know they're awful now. So let's go ahead and put them in there. There we go. You can't even tell for how small it is. And then Oreo Crimson as well, who's actually small. Did I just put him in Killer Queen? Okay, no, I almost put him in Killer Queen. Go ahead and put him there. Those are there too. And now, Star Platinum OVA Over Heaven, which you also can't get anymore, because I kept saying that Star Platinum Over Heaven shouldn't exist, so the devs made it so that it doesn't, you can't get it anymore. I'm surprised, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do a data reset for it, but it's definitely way too late for them to do a data reset of it now. And I'm sure that hackers have found some way to do something with it. But, yeah, this is vampirism, right? I'm sure this guy, Edgy the World, or the World Greatest High, whatever you want to call it, I call it Edgy the World, he's just Shiny Vampire the World. So the World OVA with the vampire mask. And then, yeah, Shinies, they just don't have different movesets, they're just different colors. Except for Shiny Sword, because Bizarre Day devs couldn't make up their mind. They decided to make one Shiny stronger than the original, and I lost my poop over it. Because I got baby rage, basically. And here we go, the World OVA. Like, for Shinies, what they could do is they could just, you know, do actual stuff that has been in games before. Like with Manga Crimson, they could do like Manga GE or GE and stuff like that. But, you know, I also heard that they were going to change Universal GER model, but right now this is the only picture I have. So, that's what you're going to get, and I think that's basically the tier list. Let me just double check. Shinies, stands, specs. Yeah, okay, that's everything. And again, we'll go ahead and take up the actual, you know, the actual tier list and put it on screen for you all to see, so that you actually know that this right here, this one I'm holding, this is the good shit. This is what you want to listen to, because these are the people who made the game, not funny YouTuber man. And there you go. Even though you can barely read that now, I put it at the start of the video. Alright, so there you go. So let's go ahead and read it off. In F tier, we have Doppio King Crimson, Hierophant Green, Mr. President. In E tier, we have Star Platinum Part 6 or Star Platinum Stone Ocean, Sword, and Standless. In D tier, we have Double Doppio King Crimson, Purple Haze, Star Platinum Part 4, San Viento Santana, however you want to say it. C tier, Anubis, Crazy Diamond, Emperor, Gold Experience, Magician's Red, Spin Revamp, and Hamon, or Hammond, however you want to say it. I say Hammond. B tier, King Crimson Ultra Universe, Silver Chariot, Star Platinum Part 3, or Star Platinum Prime, however you want to say it. The World, Sticky Fingers, White Snake. In A tier, we have D4C, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, King Crimson, Killer Queen, Vampiric the World Alternate Universe, Stone Free, Sea Moon, Samurai, and Vampirism. And in S tier, we have Gold Experience Requiem, Killer Queen Bites the Dust or Killer Queen Requiem, Soft and Wet, The Hand, Made in Heaven, and Cars. And in Shadow Realm, SS Plus tier, stands that need to be nerfed, Star Platinum Over Heaven, The World Over Heaven, and Shadow the World. And I will once again read off the actual tier list. In S tier, no, in F tier for the specs there's nothing. D tier is Sword. C tier they have nothing. B tier is Hammond, Santana, San Viento. A tier Vampire Spin Samurai. And S tier Cars. And for the stands, in E tier they have Mr. President, D tier Doppio's King Crimson, C tier Hierophant Green, Anubis, Double Doppio King Crimson, The Emperor, D tier Star Platinum Stone Ocean, Star Platinum Part 6, however you want to say it, Killer Queen, Crazy Diamond, and The World. In A tier they have Star Platinum, The World, or Star Platinum Part 4, and White Snake. In A plus tier they have Silver Chariot, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, D4C, Star Platinum, Gold Experience, Shadow of the World, Soft and Wet, Killer Queen Bites the Dust, or Killer Queen Requiem, however you want to say it. In S tier they have The Hand, Sea Moon, King Crimson, Sticky Fingers, King Crimson Alternate Universe, The World Alternate Universe, and Purple Haze. And oh wait, that was S tier. Whoops. S plus tier, Made in Heaven, Gold Experience Requiem, The World Over Heaven, Star Platinum Over Heaven, and Vampire the World, or Vampiric the World. So as always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully I can get my actual PC so I can go back to making Roblox videos. But as always, I hope you all like the game. Favorite the game, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.